Hi, how are you? How was your week? Week was beautiful, a lot of sun, a lot of stuff going on. It's also hard. Sometimes it's a hard week. So, I've been thinking about, we talk about how everybody's going through something, right? Everybody has something that's really tough, whether it's physical, job related, losing someone that you love, a breakup. Everybody's going through something. And so we all are dealing with negative stuff all the time. But I've been noticing, which I probably should have noticed before, we all handle it differently. We all have different reactions to fear or pain or anxiety. And so I wanted to look it up to see what the Bible says after I clear my throat. In Galatians 5, verses 13 through 14, my brothers, God called you to be free. But don't use your freedom as an excuse to do the things that please your sinful self. Serve each other with love. The whole law is made complete in this one command: love your neighbor as you love yourself. In Philippians 2, I'll do parts of 3 to 11. When you do things, do not let selfishness or pride be your guide. Be humble. Give more honor to others than to yourselves. Be interested in the lives of others. When Jesus was living as a man, he humbled himself and was fully obedient to God, even when that caused his death. Jesus did what God told him to do, even though he had his own stuff going on. Titus 3:2 says to speak no evil about anyone, live in peace with everyone, and be gentle and polite. And Matthew 7:2, you will be judged in the same way that you judge others, and the forgiveness you give to others will be given to you. Here's the thing. 10 Commandments, long time ago. And then Jesus came and said, listen, all breaks down to one commandment, 2 commandments. Love God, yes. Take care of other people. Think about other people. Do for the other people. In this case, what I think that means is that that I need an understanding that other people are going through things very similar to me, that other people are going through a rough time, and they are not going to be reacting to it the way I do. And that gets me. That's the thing that I have a hard time with, because I forget. Like, I might deal with stress by crying or going in the car and screaming. Other people might deal with stress by trying to be funny or sarcastic. And somebody else might deal with it by running. And it doesn't matter, but what matters is how we react to it, how I react to how other people are dealing with their problems. If I know that somebody is having a hard time and they get annoyed quickly, I feel like they're mad at me. When it's not that, it's how they are reacting to their problems. It comes out that way. I don't know if this works for you or not. Kenny and I are different. We deal with stress, we deal with pain, with fear, with grief, a little bit differently. I talk all the time about it. He's a little quieter. I cry. He gets a little feeling the pain, more so. So what I think I need to do, what I need to do is to start to put myself in somebody else's place. Look at things from their perspective and how they deal with pain. I didn't know how to do that. I looked it up, because that's what I do. And it says, there's some skills to use when you're talking with someone with a different perspective than yours, meaning that they're going to deal with, in this case, meaning they're going to deal with pain in a different way. So you talk to them, ask them questions, try to repeat back to them what they're saying to you so that you can figure out what they're saying. Seeing other people through their perspective helps us to understand their thoughts and feelings and experiences, which can lead to better communication and empathy and relationships. Meaning, if I can figure out how somebody, the reason that they're acting the way that they're acting is because of pain or fear, I can be a little bit more understanding and accepting of that. And I think that's what I'm trying to get at. If I can be more understanding and accepting of somebody else, of how they react to things, of what things cause them to be upset, I don't have to get upset. I don't have to get annoyed or scared or nuts. I can just understand they're not me. I'm not them. We deal with stuff differently, and it's okay. God didn't say, when this happens, you feel this way. Never said that. God didn't say, you are wrong for feeling the way you do. Didn't say that. He said, we all feel differently. So be understanding of that. Be open to that. And know that it's okay that we're all different. If we understand that we're all different, if we understand that we're going to handle pain differently from other people, and maybe we don't have to be so angry, maybe we don't have to be so scared, so anxious when things happen that we don't have control over. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if it's going to help, but maybe it can help in the day-to-day stuff. I don't know. When you have something that happens to you, something goes wrong with your body, or your family, or your job, and you're feeling the pain, it's not going to be the same way to feel the pain as if something happened to me or to my friend or to the lady across the street. We're all going to deal with pain, with fear, differently. And all we have to do is accept that that's okay. That's all we have to do. It's going to be okay. We just have to accept that people are different. And God made us that way. We can accept that people are different. We can accept the differences in a global way, in a neighborhood way, or even in the family. It's okay. It's okay to not handle things the way your next door neighbor does, or the way your grandfather does. It's okay. So I looked up, I found a song. What did I do with it? It's a Bob Marley song, who, if you don't know who that is, you're very young. Don't you look at me so smug and say I'm going bad. Who are you to judge me and the life that I live? I know I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be. So before you point your fingers, make sure your hands are clean. Judge not before you judge yourself. Judge not if you're not ready for judgment. The road of life is rocking, and you may stumble too. So while you talk about me, someone else is judging you. Meaning, however anybody handles their lives is up to them. Doesn't make it bad, it doesn't make it wrong, just different. We are all different. God made us that way, and we really don't have a choice. But we can remember it's okay. And not get caught up in somebody being angry when you think they shouldn't be angry. All we can do is accept. God, I hope this makes sense. So the next time I feel pain from somebody else's pain, maybe I can stop and sit back and say, it's okay. They can handle the stuff that they're handling. I don't have to react to it. I can just be there for them. All right, if this made sense, I'm so glad. And if it didn't, I apologize. But you have a good day and a good week. I love you. I miss you a lot. But we'll be together soon. Take care.